murder for life, know what I'm saying?
If you're moving in or moving out of your parents' house to go to an institution that holds a group of people that are close to your age and you guys are learning in order to get a degree, this video's for you. If you go to college, this video's for you. If you go to college and you haven't been on a college campus in a couple months or didn't go at all because you were scared of COVID or getting sick, and now this year you're about to go to college, the f am I talking about? Basically, if you're moving away to college, this video is for you. Now, rule number 1, make sure you wrap your willy before you get silly. Now, regardless, you should be waiting till marriage, okay? But if you don't want to wait, that is none of my business. But I will say, make sure you wear Jimmy Johns, man. You got, before you get silly, wrap your willy. It's not that it's hard to do, and people do carry, the one time you decide not to wrap yourself up, you could catch some, or you get someone pregnant. And that's something you don't want for your freshman year or college experience, period. Unless that's something you want to do, go ahead and do that. But like, hey, if you come to my channel, I'm assuming, I don't know. Now, on to tip number 2. Now, if you don't follow tip number 1, then tip number 2 might happen. Don't fall in love with nobody. Stick it out for yourself for the first, few years of college or like whatever, unless you naturally meet someone, because that can happen too. That you can naturally meet someone and you fall in love off the bat, cool. But there are times where you fall in fake love, like that could happen to you. I've heard stories of motherfuckers getting done bad because they didn't read the signs and because they tried messing with some senior who was just trying to have a good time herself, and they got done dirty because bro thought it was something deeper than what it really was, you feel me? So to avoid that, don't fall in love and just, be cool. Like, be calm. Don't be overly, trying to tap in with a girl. Don't be too thirsty. Do not be too thirsty. Cause that's weird. And you gonna get talked about within the girl groups and stuff. And you don't want none of that. Some you don't want. But then again, the good thing about college is that college is huge, so it really don't matter. That one group can talk because there's 100 more groups. Do not fall in love with these goers, okay? Now, if you do not know what a goer is someone who will go, okay? She will go no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you got going on, no matter if you're clean or not, she will go. She will want to be around you. She gonna want to, you feel me? She gonna want to do everything with you. And then the moment you fall in love or the moment, you feel me, you start catching feelings, she on to the next dude. That's a goer, okay? Don't fall in love with these goers, man. Be alone, man. Be a lone soldier for a little bit. Kick it on your own for a little bit. Be fine with being alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone and being to yourself. You don't need to be giving your wee up or giving your lady part up to everybody. It's not for everybody. It's for one realistically, it's for one person, but you don't even need to be, if you're not keeping it to one person, then you don't gotta be giving it to like 100 people. That's for sure. So, feel me? Don't fall in love and don't be a goer. Also, yeah, don't be a goer. Cause then that gives you a bad reputation. People already think a certain type of way of you, and people it leaves a bad taste in people's mouth when they hear like something bad like that about you, like a rumor like that you're a goer. That's not a good look basically for you, and no one really wants to be a goer realistically unless you want to do that, and if you want to do that, then I guess more power to you. But I'm praying for you if that's something you want to do, because yeah. Now, tip number 3, if you're gonna go to a party, at least make sure it's lit before you pull up. There's been plenty of times where me and the bros finna pop out. You popping out, fly as ever. You going to a party, and all we know, the last update we heard about the party is that there's an address, and the address came out like an hour ago or 8 hours ago. And we pull up to the party, and either ain't nobody there or it got shut down. And the reason why we didn't know it either got shut down or, you feel me, is not popping yet is because we didn't talk to people. We didn't text anyone who was going to go to the party. We didn't know the owners of the party. We didn't know A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, we didn't have all the information. All we did is see an Addy and pull up. Bad move, wrong move. Before you pull up to a party, tap in with someone who's already there. Make sure it's lit, and then you can pull up, or at least have an idea, have that move in your back pocket, and then look for another move. And that brings me to my next point, knowing who's throwing the party. If you don't know who's throwing the party, there's no guarantee that you're even gonna get in. So make sure you know who's throwing the party. Make sure you know who's gonna be at the party. So if things go left, at least you know, like, you gonna be straight, all right? That kind of goes without saying, but like, let me just reiterate that for y'all. You feel me? Let me reiterate that for those who, you know, who just don't got that street smarts. And honestly, that kind of brings me to my next tip. Once again, if you don't feel comfortable going to a party, like if you have a gut feeling to not go somewhere, don't go that night. No matter how much your friends are pushing you, hey bro, like pull up, let's go to the party, let's go to the party, or come on girl, let's go to the party, like hey, we turning up, we in college. If you have that bad feeling in the bottom of your stomach or in the bottom of your heart, don't go, bro. If you have a weird feeling about that night or going out that night, bro, just don't go. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself the anxiety. Well, not anxiety. Not saying like, if you have that feeling all the time, then that might be just a normal feeling, okay? Alright, that just might be you. But I mean, like I'm saying, like if it's like a night and you get a feeling that you don't usually get when you're about to go out, don't go out. Just don't go out that night. Save yourself some trouble. Don't go out that night because usually that gut feeling is right. So just listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to your gut. Oh, and on the topic of parties, this brings me to my last point, bro. My last point. Don't get in a car with someone that's drinking and driving. Don't do that. Don't get in a car with someone who's drinking and driving, or someone that you suspect is drinking and about to go drive. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in that situation. And if you're the one that's thinking about driving while you're drunk, bro, don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that. Don't do that to yourself, because a lot could go wrong. You may think you're good, but bro, you never know, bro. You never know. Someone can hit your car, bro. Cops come to the scene, and because you're drunk, you'll get in trouble for that. Boom, DUI. Life over. No one's going to feel bad for you because you're driving drunk. So, to avoid that, just don't drive drunk. And also, if you have friends who are trying to drive drunk, take their keys away. They may throw hands with you, but hey, you saved them. You saved their lives. You helped them out. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want more college survival guide videos, let me know in the comment section below. Show me by smashing that like button. Show me by subscribing to the channel. I'm going to catch y'all next video.
I know this yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain. Take pride in cold words, crooked eye mode, nerd geek.